I'm Bally.
I'm Mark.
Here we are in the Smash Factory studio in London, Ontario.
Yep.
Today we are going to talk about the best driver that nobody will buy. Mizuno has come out with a lot of really good stuff. Today we're going to test the STG.
Yep.
We're going to test a stock shaft option.
Oh yeah.
Then we're going to test upgraded shafts with options and things that we can do in our fitting studio here.
We started with a stock shaft. We made it better with a custom Acura TZ6, and then we're gonna give it away.
It's gonna be like $1,500, dude.
Yeah, but it's your money, so nobody really cares. So let's give it away. We'll see what we test this week, and obviously we're gonna, at the end of this, you're gonna have a chance to win the thing.
Shaft. Hazardous RDX smoke.
Yeah.
6.5.
Little low launch, low spin profile.
Yeah, so it's just set basic standard the way you buy it off the rack right now. So just standard.
This thing's stock. So let's see what we get. Sounds great, this driver. I mean, that's the first thing that I would say.
Right. So the first thing I look at when I hit like a driver, I go, oh, it went right, and I actually hit it in the club face.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I've done a few fittings now. One of the things that I talk to people all the time is there's a lot of people that see that and get excited. And I know it sounds silly, but it's the opposite of what they don't want to see. If you hit it left, you don't want to be seeing it go left right away.
So explain to them what you're going to do here with the weights, just so people understand.
Basically, there's 3 weight ports here. And basically, obviously, there's 2 slidable, movable weights. So you can move it forwards, which lowers spin. Move it back, creases MOI, gets the ball up a little bit more. Bally launched that plenty appropriately.
Yeah, that was good.
This driver, though, it does have a fade bias bones to it, right? I mean, I would say, I think because we're so used to things being more draw bias than anything and calling those neutral, this driver really is a neutral driver, but it sits open. Anyway, so I've thrown the weight in the heel here, which again, in theory, and what we've seen is it does help close that toe down. It increases kind of the speed of the heel here, and Bally should not hit a wipe cut down to the right.
Yep.
Great numbers. I mean, launched at 12.5, 2,500 spin.
Caught in the center of the clip face.
Really good. Could have been a little faster. You technically didn't get perfect efficiency out of that. Face was 5.5 degrees open. That's the only reason it didn't come off like a rocket. So again, this is the setting that he's had it in. So we're gonna test this and see what we get.
So theoretically, just before I wag it here, theoretically what we've done is we've actually made this a draw bias.
For sure, increase the draw bias of this
which
driver.
Most people that draw go, oh no, never, but.
If there's a spectrum like this driver was kind of on this side of the, and we've moved it a little bit closer to the middle here. So let's quit talking, let's see you hit one. Well, if you hit it like that.
I caught it a little low on the face there, but it came off like hot.
Yeah, so face shut down 6 degrees, because it was 5.5 degrees open last time. So 6 degrees, which is definitely, I mean, partially human error, but efficiency jumped up. So 4 more miles an hour ball speed, or efficiency, and then equated to 4 more miles an hour ball speed, 165.5.
But that goes to show you that, again, we're talking about a stock shaft here.
For sure.
As soon as we move the weights to the heel, it squares the face. Now it's coming out low, so we might need to add some more loft to the head.
That's exactly it.
We'll give it another.
Playing with that ebb
Actually,
and flow,
you want to give me some more loft?
Sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because like that wasn't a bad swing.
No, I don't think you hit that low on the face or anything like that.
And if you look at the ball flight, for those of you who draw it, if that is like outside, that looks like a dead straight bullet. You can't even see that curve.
Yeah, you'd be thrilled with that. Yeah, and that those are the ones that second swing in and fitting for me. When someone does that and launches it at 8 degrees, I go, they hook the crap out of it. Yeah. So the fact that you didn't is huge.
Yeah, it's solid. So
that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So you want to go +1 here?
Yeah, let's add a bit of loft.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to 10 degrees, so that counteracts the face being more square and closing. Matt does not deliver a ton of loft. So just for people at home too, this is a driver, if you deliver a ton of loft, crank the thing as low as you can get it, and you can really get that thing kind of coming out of a good window. From an adjustability standpoint, this thing is like a tour van. It's awesome. Some people get worried about that, right? I think some people, when they see a driver that has all this adjustability, they go, I'm gonna screw it up, right? And well, that's why you're here. Well, that's the thing, and that's why videos like this are out here, so you can understand how to modify your driver, and once you understand the common theme of it, it becomes a little bit more simple. So let's whack another one here. Let's see, 10 degrees draw bias. That was beautiful. You're the swing robot right now. Dude, that's unbelievable.
So there we go. I hit 3 balls in the center club face. By the way, there's no take 2, take 3, none of that bullshit.
No.
I just hit 3.
Yeah.
That launched at 10, spun at what? 21, spun at nothing.
That's perfect.
If I could hit golf balls like that all day, people would not think I suck.
That's true. So remember when we said if the launch went up a little bit, that ball would have gone 320? Well, there it is, right? So carried went from 253 to 283.
Yeah.
Huge difference. Obviously, like the launch went up 3 degrees, so there's definitely a height difference there as well. Spin up a couple hundred, beautiful little cut. I mean,
so again, now it's set to draw bias.
It's set closed and a draw
cut.
bias, yeah.
So this is the only driver that I've really been able to do this with, where I don't want to hit hooks, but I can set the weight in the heel and make it feel like a draw bias driver to help me square the face, yet the face is always nice and open or neutral.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
The goal now is recreating that every single time, right? The consistency is the key here, right? Because we saw like you might time that shaft really well.
Yeah.
It might be a great profile for you. I think it's a little bit low launching and there's other things about it. But I think that's where like the consistency of now is, hey, we found a weapon that works really well. Let's make that happen 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So what do you like about that thing?
Okay. Number one, I don't like drivers to sit and look like they're going to hook.
Okay.
And this thing sits very open, and it also shows me a lot of loft.
Yeah.
So some drivers look like there's no loft at all on them.
For sure.
And it's just the visual, the way they're made.
That's a Mizuno trait for sure.
Mizuno presents lofts, which I love. It makes me, like, it's just a comfort thing.
For sure.
So the shape is good. My favorite thing is that I feel like I'm playing a very fade bias driver, which has always fit my eye.
Yeah.
And I'm swinging the same way I normally would, and it's really easy to square up. So
you like the results, right? It's like, which understandably, I mean, if you hit anything like that, I think you would fall in love with it pretty quickly. From my vantage point too, it sounds amazing. That's one thing that I've had issue with in the past. And early on,
tinny sound.
Early on, Mizuno drivers were performing well, but I've been playing golf for too long to not have a feel preference, and I like the way that this driver sounds. And especially in our studio, you can hear it echo and reverb, and it sounds fantastic. I gotta hit this thing.
Yeah, you should try it.
Let me see.
Even, I mean, this is maybe a bit soft for you, but try with my setup. Solid.
I'm not gonna be so fast today. I'll swing it your speed.
So this is Mark with no warm up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cold swing.
Greasy hands. Tiger bomb on my hands.
Tiger bomb. Oh, that's great. Put that on the grip. So when we give it away. By the way, thanks for deciding and springing that one on me. Hey, we're gonna give it away.
Well, I mean, you know what?
It doesn't get given to us, man.
No,
stuff's expensive.
You have enough golf clubs, so we're gonna give away a couple. Give me a break.
To sell something once in a while.
Give me a break. I might throw this through the screen.
All right. Also an option.
Oh yeah.
Your body was not moving there. Let's give you a couple
watch how
swings
far that goes though.
Moving.
One and done. 110.
Okay.
Perfect launch conditions.
So that's a cold swing. And so normally you're swinging about 118.
Yeah, that's slow for me for sure.
That's
I'm not trying to brag here, but that's definitely
You launch it straight up in the air with no spin.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's honestly, for me, like if I can get it, okay, so just for everybody at home too, if I can cold swing a driver with greasy hands and launch it at 16 with that much spin and it doesn't hook, I'm a happy boy. So for me, that looks like, that's a profile that I think, even after just swinging, I've hit it a few times, but even after just kind of hitting it, it feels like it's definitely something I can work with.
Oh, it's so good.
So that was the conclusion of our Mizuno stock test.
It was fun.
It was great, honestly. STG, great driver. We paired it with the Hazardous RDX stock shaft here. Again, really surprised with the results, but we're going to, later on this week, you're gonna see a video coming out of how we customize this driver. So stay tuned for that. We also have a contest where you can win this. So go to the description, please like, share, subscribe, do all those nice things for us and help us grow our channel. Thanks.